Do you know that feeling when something looks perfect in your head and then the first time you try it in real life, it's just like not it at all? That is exactly what happened when I first started designing this Christmas stocking. So I started with this pattern with a very different idea, and even though it was exciting, it just didn't feel quite right. I frogged and recharted so many times, and at one point I actually paused the whole project for a few weeks just to reset my mind. But through all of that, the vision just started to sharpen. The colors, the motifs, the layout, it all finally landed on the version that you guys see today behind me, right here. So originally, my very first idea when I was talking to Kimber was to do something based on holiday traditions. So I thought it'd be a really fun idea to make something customizable so that everybody can incorporate their own holiday traditions into their stocking. What I quickly realized was that, one, there's a lot of traditions, which is like a lot of work to then make an unlimited amount of charts for people to swap in. Number two, I got stuck trying to make a fried chicken drumstick as a chart. The fried chicken drumstick broke me, basically, and I was like, this isn't gonna work. There's a lot of limitations, and so I realized quickly that I needed to pivot from holiday traditions to something else that was playing on that nostalgic feeling that I was really craving in my own holiday decor. And so from holiday traditions, I transitioned to like a nostalgic vibe based on my favorite vintage ornaments. I started looking at mid-century vintage ornaments that maybe my parents grew up with, that I remember seeing at my grandparents' houses that were passed down. I charted enough of this new idea of vintage modern ornaments, it became one giant stocking. So I put it all into Procreate and I had it all mocked up as a drawing, but I didn't quite realize that my stocking was gonna be so tall. So it's like, it just keeps going. Where's the heel? There it is. It is a super long stocking. So basically, after I finished this, I was like, okay, I really like a lot of it, but let's turn it into 2 stockings. And that way, people can mix and match all the motifs together, and they can make a whole set of stockings if they want to. And when I went to make the 2 new stockings, everything looked good on paper, but then I saw some motifs together and they needed to slide around again or change color. And so that required frogging, making a new stocking, stitching it all together, and that I just finished up. I think it's really beneficial to share all of the trial and error that goes into creating a pattern that really works. And I'm so excited for you guys to join us for the knit along, whether you choose to purchase the kit and get all of your colors already hand dyed and wound up into little cakes from Kimber's Cozy Creations, or if you want to buy the PDF and go stash diving in your own closet and see what you can find to create your own custom color stocking. Either way, we're happy to have you, and I'm so glad that you're here.